Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. Alright, so you're probably wondering, what the heck are you doing in the sky? Well, let me tell you one thing. I had this great idea for a base, and it has a little bit of something to do with the Jetsons. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Haven't really figured everything out and like the architectural standpoints. But we're gonna take it by one step at a time and try to get some things done. This thing in my hand is actually an angel block, and when you right click it, it actually goes above your head like this. Whoop, and or it places right in front of you. Anyways, as you see, I placed it right in the air, and that's how I got all this stuff up here, rather than making a one column uh, you know like you see a lot of dirt piles and stuff everywhere. It's not like that. And also my base that I've been working on, or what we've been doing and like basically gathering resources and stuff, is down here. So I'm gonna fly down here really quick, and all this is lit up down here. So this is kind of where we've been living for a little bit. We've got some machines set up. We're getting a lot of materials. I'm having to get a lot of stone. Actually, I've brought down some stone, or brought up some stone bricks. So we're working on that right now. But yeah, a lot of work to be done. And one of the things I wanted to do today is basically lay out kind of a floor plan with this. And of course, you see I'm way above the cloud line, and that is for the reason Jetsons. It's like they have a connection to the ground, but it's above the cloud line. It's all clear, just like this, which is really nice in my mind. And I don't see any mobs or anything trying to spawn up here, as long as I keep it bright. But yeah, we're going to do something really cool with this, and can't wait to see how it turns out. But it's going to have to be pretty big. We're going to have like our ME systems, we're going to have like a lot of glass, as you can imagine, maybe multiple layers. We're gonna use a whole bunch of different type of blocks as well. One of the things is I'm not going to use these regular stone bricks. We're actually going to use our little handy dandy chisel. As you click it like that, it goes through some different options that you could use. And I actually kind of like that one. Wait, I think that's it. No, it's that one. Yeah. That's pretty cool, huh? But we're going to go through, and I'm probably going to actually change out all the ones I have. I have my electromagnets. I can probably just knock out these ones and just change them out. So we're going to go like this, and let's see. I think that's it right there. Now another thing, I think you can actually make glowstone blocks that look similar to this, and this is the reason why I picked this pattern. So I think, let's see, glowstone. Where is it? Or maybe it's illuminated blocks. Illuminated. You know what? I can't find it right now, but that's okay. We will find it later. Just for now, though, we're going to just keep doing what we're doing and working on this structure. So I'm thinking we're just going to put like a Mistcraft book up here so people can get up here. Or the only other way that you can get up here is with a jetpack, which keeps it kind of safe from other things, and we would never have to worry about anything really. I don't know. But just gonna do this real quick. Oh, I didn't even know I'm actually making a square. Well, this is probably going to be kind of boring part of this building, so I might leave it to me to do some things and do some thinking of how I want this thing to look. And then I'll come back and we'll dive into some more fun stuff like this. And I guess we'll move on to the next stage and whatnot, because I'm trying to think of how I'm going to build this. I kind of want it, like I said, I want it to be kind of more of a natural type feel, but, well, I guess natural is probably not the word, but kind of a smooth touch to it, very futuristic. Like I said, lots of glass. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can find something that follows that, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've started on a little bit here, and this is what I've come up with. And this is all very symmetrical, of course, right now. But it will become not so symmetrical once we get up here. This is block quartz, so it's a little bit expensive to make, but it looks nice. And this is actually expensive too. This is a block of ruby, which takes 9 ruby each, but it looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I made these little stone slabs so you can walk up easily here. And I kind of want to have this just open, this bottom little part. This is kind of where you, this is, where you about to go either into your base or go back down. And as you see here, this is kind of tilting down underneath, so it's not just flat right here. I just like that, just the movement of that. Same for these pillars. These are more like structural pillars. They kind of give, I guess, the rest of this place. I mean, it's not like obviously this is needed for the ground or anything because this is up in the air. But it's really cool, I think, just looking at it. I don't want this to look like a spacecraft, but it is going to try to look somewhat futuristic, is what I'm going for. But this nice little grand entrance type thing is always nice, First impressions are always the best. Or needs to be the best. Anyways, so I'm going to keep working at this. I've got a lot of work cut out for me. But what we're going to do for like power and things like that, we're going to just basically add like a tesseract. And we'll have power down the ground somewhere else. So we'll have, or we might do things up here. I don't really know yet. That's all up in the air. I'm actually really curious about these cloud blocks. I think you can stand in them. Let me see. Yeah, you can just stand in them. Now, I wonder if I use my Cobalt Silk Touch pickaxe. Yeah, you can pick up cloud blocks. Very nice. So I can, like, move clouds if I want to. And, now, of course, you can't just place them down. But you can place them, obviously, on other cloud surfaces. Or if I use my angel block, I would be able to do the same. But yeah, so we've got a lot going on here, and a lot more to go. Someone actually did come to my base, Sawyer, but he didn't see this area up here. I'm sure he will after he sees the episode. But also we have a visitor. It looks like he is starting a little base over in the mountain over here. It's another reason why it's so nice to be up here, out of the way of everything and everybody for the most part. I know I'm not going to have any neighbors. So it's going to be nice. I'm sure now it is visible from his base. Actually, let me see about that while we're here. Okay, his base is right over there. All right. So we're going to go fly over here. And doosh. Yeah, that's very visible. His base. Also depends on his range, but yeah, very cool. I kind of did want it to be in range, but not too much. I don't think I'm rendering. Well, I am very barely rendering blocks here. I mean, it doesn't go out very far around me, so that's nice. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot. We're gonna still do mining and stuff on the ground and whatnot. Or we might get a mining age, and that's what I might use this room for. Also, is just putting up like rune books and things, maybe in the 4 corners to different places. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't know yet. Or we might, like I said, I might just leave it open so people with jetpacks and things, they can just enter right in here, and then upstairs is all going to be closed off. This is all going to be um, like glassed up and everything, and it's going to go far that way, far this way. I don't want to make it I think I want to make it like an oval or something like that. I don't know yet, but yeah, this is just the attachment to the main building here, and this will allow just for you to like if you're coming in, you can just do this right here, and then get on. I'm gonna do like a little elevator block, and you're just gonna go right up in, and I'll get that going soon. I think you can actually color the elevator blocks using a dye, so I might go with like a red or blue or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to look really cool, especially once we get like an ME system, applied energistics going up here. I'm going to use some of their really fancy blocks. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think this is going to be all of the courts in this area that I'm going to use. I might start this off as like a corridor, like, might have a hallway. I do want this more to be more flat, like, going through this area right here. I might actually want this to go in a certain direction quite a bit. So I'm going to see how far I want to go and see how we're going to go from this symmetrical way to like something more unique, I guess right now, and see how that, just basically how we're going to like lay this out. And I'll come back and check in with you guys. All right. All right, guys. So I'm back, and I've probably spent a couple hours on this project already, if not more, and I'm just a little bit tired, but we're getting somewhere. A lot of progress made. I made this side different from this side simply for the fact that I want to make it different and not symmetrical. So that's what I'm going to do. This side over here, I think we're going to put some of our applied energistics stuff. And what we'll end up doing is, if you see in here, I've got a hardened energy cell. Well, we'll upgrade that, of course. We've got a not a resonant, but we've got a what do you call it? Redstone energy cell downstairs, which all we have to do is put 4 enderium on it, and then it'll make it a resonant. So we'll probably put that up here shortly, and then underneath that, or over on this block over here, we'll do a tesseract, and we'll get some power coming from somewhere else now, or bringing it from down there. But the thing that we're going to do here, so we're going to have all this applied energistics in this area right here. And we'll have some of the let's see here, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. I want to put like memory blocks, or what are these things? Well, they're really colorful, but I don't. Oh yeah, right here, the ME controllers. So we'll get some of those going, and we'll have some displays right here. This glass is just temporary, and we'll have a blocker like right here, of course, as well. And this will be where the ME terminal goes right here. So it's going to be really cool, I think, and very futuristic looking. And I left the back part kind of open here, as you see, and that it'll be kind of exposing like the wires and stuff and the power and all that. So I think that looks really cool. So the rest of the base, as you see from the back here, I don't know. Wow, that's funny. I guess they got in a fight or something. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna replicate this side over here to this side, or if I'm just gonna do something separate over here. But as you see, here's kind of like a aerial view pattern of what we've got going on. Turn off my let's see, there we go. Yeah, very cool. I did keep the pattern up pretty well on both sides, for that matter. There are some differences, obviously, on the side on the right, and that's okay. I don't mind that. That's actually kind of what's going to happen. As you see here, I also have. I meant to walk in the other way, but when you come up, you can walk up here, and this is all glass right here. This will go into an area that I don't know, maybe a deep storage or something. I have no clue, but we're gonna figure all that out in the time to come. That's the beauty part. Okay. Now that they've killed each other, I'm sure they're happy. But yeah, in time to come, we'll figure all those little details out. But yeah, I mean, this is fun, and we're gonna get rid of these torches eventually. We're gonna use some advanced lighting techniques. But I just kind of want to shell out this thing. And I don't know if this area up here is going to be walkable or not. Like if we're meant to be walking out here. Or like, you know, like kind of a second level. I have no idea. I guess if we end up needing something like that, we'll use it. But for now, I'm just going to keep going with this area right here. This area is pretty much complete. I just need to start bringing up and making some applied energistic stuff. Maybe we'll get into that in a couple of episodes. I think the next episode is probably going to be trying to flesh out the rest of this base up here. So this will be our first major base, and I think Tank 2, my brother, is actually going to join me up here and in assisting me with creating this base. And we're going to bring some of that lighting down here as well. But yeah, this has been fun. I really like, you know, where we're going to go with this. And I'm starting to see more and more now that I see this layout here. That's, you know, it's definitely starting to turn the way that I want to. Now I can't really say it's exactly the Jetsons. I was just using that as a reference. Something in the sky, something kind of futuristic. But yeah, definitely liking this, and I hope you guys do too. So anyways, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. We will catch up next episode in this area, trying to finish up the base. And until then, I'll see you next time.